This is another video request from a buddy whose name I have no idea how to pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. I'm going to call you G. You're a gangster. You were asking about how to do, so you're doing a cap, right? This motion is a cap. And then there's different ways of combining caps. You can do them together, you can do them offset. You can actually have them going like this, if you want to, or the other way around. And you were asking about how to do an anti-spin, stall. So one beat anti-spin, one stall, and then do an extension. And at first I thought about it and I was like, okay, that's not too bad. And then I was really thinking about it, and you can't really, if you're doing a cap, stalling doesn't really do a whole lot for you because you're already kind of stalling when you do a cap. So then I went back to the drawing board and I started playing with it in a different way, and I came up with a couple of them you might actually be talking about instead. So before, when I was talking to you, I was thinking you were talking about doing that, where you kind of stall, and then come back. And then I thought about some more. I thought about 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So, anti-spin, right? Anti-spin, stall, extension, anti-spin, stall, extension, anti-spin, stall, extension, anti-spin, stall. So I'm doing in that one, the pattern for it is you're going 1, 2, and as you come down, right, you go into another cap. So, anti-spin, extension on the cap, right? You have a cap over here, and then you have a cap over here, right? So I'm going to be combining those two together. And I'll be going anti-spin on this cap, extension on this cap, anti-spin on this cap, right? Extension on this cap, anti-spin, oops. Anti-spin, extension, anti-spin, extension, anti-spin, extension, anti-spin, extension, anti-spin, oops, my bad, anti-spin, extension, spin, extension, anti-spin, extension. And that gave me this kind of weird pattern. I don't really know if that's what you're talking about. And then I was thinking about it and I came across another one. So there's anti-spin stalls. There's up and down anti-spin stalls, and there's horizontal anti-spin stalls, which are these things. And it kind of can go like this too. Those are horizontal stalls. You're doing them in anti-spin as opposed to in spin. And I thought about it as, what if all of my anti-spins were anti-spin stalls? And then I got another pattern out of it. So usually you do this, right? If I do an anti-spin stall here instead, I can go backwards, switch arm positions, and then perform the move again. And then you have a cap as well. So on that one, I'll be going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Like that. And I kind of just came up with these a couple minutes ago. Haven't really, in theory I've thought about them, but I haven't really actually done them. I've done them on accident a couple times, but never put the thought into it. Hopefully that's what you're looking for. So in that one, what I'm doing as I'm doing my caps, when I go to do my caps, I do a horizontal stall, an anti-spin horizontal stall. I kind of stop here, and I pull back into an extension, right? And then I come back down in an anti-spin stall. So I'm here, anti-spin stall, down, anti-spin stall, down, anti-spin stall. That's the arm pattern I'm doing there. And I'm kind of matching them. Oops. Kind of a little bit weak on horizontal stalls. My left hand. So, like that. And then you're having issues understanding the diamond in the box. So, I get this question a lot actually. What is the difference between a box and a diamond when you're talking about flowers? And the best way to explain it is that if you combine the points, so the 4 points of the flower that you're doing, because box and diamond are done in 4 petals, not 3. Triquetra is a hybrid of box and diamond. So if you think about it that way, if I'm doing this, and I combine those 4 points, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, I get this diamond shape, right? If I do box mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I repeat that, right? If I combine those points, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So a box, as opposed to diamond. Those are the differences. And the thing about the triquetra is that when you're doing a triquetra, you have 2 box points and 1 diamond point. So if I'm doing a triquetra upwards, my upwards pointing one is going to be my diamond. So box position, diamond position, box position, right? And if I do it sideways, box position over here, diamond over here, box over here, right? And then you put them together and you get like 6 petal flowers. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oops, didn't mean to go up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm doing 4 box here, 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 and here. And then I'm doing diamonds here and here. And then you can combine them all together and make 8. Or you can combine them in different fashions and make other ones. But there's box points and there's diamond points when you're doing anti-spin. I believe that's all there is to this. If this isn't right, if you're actually looking for something else, let me know. Maybe you're wanting these like, I don't know, like that. Like if they were separated and you did the stall. But you couldn't, I don't think you would be able to combine that motion with without your arms crossing. So you kind of screwed if you try to do that in full bloom and full 4 petals, because you would just end up going anti-spin extending and kind of screw yourself up. I'm not seeing where that would work. But anywho, hopefully I helped you out learning that. If you don't know these stalls yet, let me know and I'll show you how to learn these in the easiest way possible. The trick to learning these sideways stalls is actually your hand position. So usually when you stall, your hand position didn't play a whole lot into it. You would point it up. When you're doing your horizontal, the string in your hand, you need to be traveling to the same spot sideways. And that's weird because the string's actually going to wrap around your hand a little bit. But anywho, that should cover yours, and hopefully I get some more.